Take care of your body, it's the only place you have to live. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Success is not to be pursued, it is to be attracted by the person you become. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you don't like how things are, change it. You're not a tree. The worst thing one can do is not to try, to be aware of what one wants and not give in to it, to spend years in silent hurt wondering if something could have materialized, never knowing. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. The greatest gift you can give somebody is your personal development. I used to say, if you take care of me, I will take care of you. Now I say, I will take care of me for you if you will take care of you for me. Don't be a follower, be a student. Don't just go to church, go to class. Keep learning, learning, learning. Don't join an easy crowd, you won't grow. Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high. Days are expensive. When you spend a day, you have one less day to spend. So make sure you spend each one wisely. You don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. The major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become. For things to change, you have to change. Failure is not a single cataclysmic event. You don't fail overnight. Instead, failure is a few errors in judgment repeated every day. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. The only way things are going to change for you is when you change. Don't let your life change your mind. Let your mind change your life. The more you care, the stronger you can be. Discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. Your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. Success is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Learn to be happy with what you have while you pursue all that you want. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. If you want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. You must either modify your dreams or magnify your skills. Don't spend major time on minor things. The more you know, the less you need to show. We must all suffer from one of 2 pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. You don't have to be wealthy to be successful. Excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure. Don't mistake movement for achievement. It's easy to get faked out by being busy. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. You don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Make rest a necessity, not an objective. Don't bring your need to the marketplace. Bring your skill. The best motivation is self-motivation. Success is not to be pursued. It is to be attracted by the person you become. Happiness is not something you postpone for the future. It is something you design for the present. To solve any problem, here are 3 questions to ask yourself. First, what could I do? Second, what could I read? And third, who could I ask? When you know what you want and you want it bad enough, you'll find a way to get it. The more you care, the harder you'll work. If you don't like how things are, change it. You're not a tree. If you're not willing to risk the usual, you'll have to settle for the ordinary. Success is simply a matter of luck. Ask any failure. We must all wage an intense, lifelong battle against the constant downward pull. Don't start the day until you have it finished. Success is doing what you love and being able to give it back to others. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Time is our most valuable asset, yet we tend to waste it, kill it, and spend it rather than invest it. The few who do are the envy of the many who only watch. It doesn't matter which side of the fence you get off on sometimes. What matters most is getting off. You cannot make progress without making decisions. If you are not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. If you're not learning, you're dying. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Don't ask for less challenge, ask for more skill. Without a sense of urgency, desire loses its value. Everything you need for a better future and success has already been written, and guess what? All you have to do is go to the library. If you are not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. We get paid for bringing value to the marketplace. The more you give, the more you have to give. Don't set your goals too low. If you don't need much, you won't become much. One customer well taken care of could be more valuable than $10,000 worth of advertising. Sincerity is not a test of truth. It is possible to be sincere and be sincerely wrong. We can have more than we've got because we can become more than we are. We generally change ourselves for one of two reasons: inspiration or desperation. The walls we build around us to keep out the sadness also keep out the joy. To become financially independent, you must turn part of your income into capital, turn capital into enterprise, turn enterprise into profit, turn profit into investment, and turn investment into financial independence. If you go to work on your goals will go to work on you. If you go to work on your plan will go to work on you. Whatever good things we build end up building us. Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. The challenge of leadership is to be strong but not rude. Be kind but not weak. Be bold but not bully. Be thoughtful but not lazy. Be humble but not timid. Be proud but not arrogant. Have humor but without folly. Profits are better than wages. Wages make you a living. Profits make you a fortune. If you want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. Success is not so much what we have as it is what we are. The more you know, the less you need to show. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Don't mistake movement for achievement. It's easy to get faked out by being busy. The major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become. Make rest a necessity, not an objective. Only rest long enough to gather strength. It's not the blowing of the wind that determines your destination, it's the set of the sail. The few who do are the envy of the many who only watch. Failure is not a single cataclysmic event. You don't fail overnight. Instead, failure is a few judgment errors repeated daily. Success is not a matter of good fortune or an accident of birth, but a result of consistent effort. Don't let your past dictate who you are, but let it be part of who you become. Character isn't something you were born with and can't change like your fingerprints. It's something you weren't born with and must take responsibility for forming. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Don't negotiate with your mind. It's the most opinionated and inflexible entity in the universe. You must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. Learn how to separate the majors and the minors. A lot of people don't do well simply because they major in minor things.